Hey everybody, it's Eric, Midgard Arms. So for Father's Day this year, my wife gave me a $200 limit in order to get something I wanted from the kids and everything else. So I was kind of searching eBay. I always search eBay for good deals on stuff, and they had these T-Eagle scopes that were first focal plane, 4:16 by 44, and they looked pretty good. From the translation of everything, reading everything on it, it does look pretty good. So I'm going to kind of open it up for you, give you guys my first impressions, and then I'll put it on my Valkyrie. That's why I ordered it. And yeah, once I get my new bolt in for my Valkyrie, I'm going to put that in, put this on, and go sight it in and give some feedback. So I kind of already knew what the box looked like. I looked online. So if you guys remember the Leupold when Leupold owned Redfield was putting things out there. So this is essentially a Redfield Revenge box, and it even has the Redfield R, and it says Revenge on it. So I was kind of excited for that, because I mean, if I know that a lot of those Redfield Revenge scopes were, some of them were made in China, other ones were made in the Philippines. So I was kind of excited. So feeling it honestly is pretty hefty. If weight means anything, I hear in China they charge by the pound for a lot of stuff, especially tuna. But so first thing that fell out, sunshade. So looks pretty good. I mean, it's just a sunshade. Can't really tell you much about that. We'll throw it on there. We got focusing the eyepiece, so it looks like a little instructional, and a cheap microfiber cloth for the lenses. Very well wrapped up. I like that. It took over a month to get here, almost 2 months. Comes with some cheapo rings. These things, I mean, the only thing if you want to do with them is melt them down, maybe give them to the aluminum recycle guy. Give them to somebody you don't like. These things are junk. Don't worry about those things. Alright, so coming in up out of here. Ooh. Triple layered, triple bagged, everything. Comes up with flip up covers. Actually pretty sweet. Again, pretty hefty. It says on the side T-Eagle. Okay, and the focus eyepiece. Very stiff. I like that. The knurling on it, it's very grippy. I mean, it almost want to put on gloves. It's kind of hurts your fingers when you dig in there to turn it, how tight it is. So it goes from 10 meters, 12, 25, 50, 100, 2, 3, 5, and 8, and then goes to the infinity. Okay, it's a T-Eagle MR 4:16 by 44 SFFFP side focus first focal plane. So tactile turrets, let's hear it. So you got lift up on them, which is nice. Not very tactile at all. You can barely feel it. It's I would almost say it's spongy, but they do lock into place, which is nice. I'm just gonna go out and say that the turrets aren't as nice as the Cabela's Covenant Tactical that I have. I mean, I can't hear nothing out of it, and I'm sitting right next to it. I'm sure you guys can't either. The reticle. Okay, so at 4 power, you honestly can't even see it. Oh wow. Very small crosshairs. You can't see it at 4 power hardly, at least with my glasses. It kind of reminds me of my SIG Tango 4. But the clarity, wow. I mean, edge-to-edge clarity is very nice. And I didn't expect it for $200 from China, 2 months to get here, to be the best damn thing I've ever seen. These are tenth of a mil at 100 meters, and the reticle is mil as well. So zooming it up to 8, much nicer. I mean, you can see all the numbers. You can see how many mils. You can see the hash marks. Pretty nice. and still clarity is amazing. And I mean, I just got it on the infinity setting right now for the parallax. Zoomed all the way in, very fine crosshair, very fine. I mean, it is definitely made for precision. I mean, the reticle is anyway. Still, clarity is pretty damn good. I mean, it's a glass etched reticle. Check the windage, see if that's any different. No. So you can feel it lock into place, but they're not tactile. You can't hear it. You really, it's not as nice as the Cabela's Covenant 4 that is also made in China. But I mean, first impressions for a, you know, $185 with free shipping, 2-month wait from China. I'd say it's average. I mean, it really is. It's nothing to call home about. 30mm tube on it, 44mm objective lens. It does have a, I mean, everything's really tight on it. It does have a focusing eyepiece for your clarity, your reticle. But again, I mean, if it wasn't for the spongy turrets, I mean, everything's nice and sharp though. I mean, it's definitely, you can feel it, you can move it. Who knows, maybe if I get in there, take the caps off, maybe clean some of the grease out. I know my SIG was that way. Clean some of the grease that they use in there that's so thick and heavy. Maybe you'll get some better tactile feel out of it. But yeah, for first impressions, it's not bad. I'd say it's worth $180. Definitely, again, nothing to write home about, and definitely not something to, you know, be upset with if you got it for Christmas. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take this thing, put it on my Valkyrie, and I will do a impending review and see where it goes from there. So this is one of the main reasons I got it, because I got a bunch of red furniture on my Valkyrie. So I got red here. The ring inside is red. It says 4 to 16 by 44 side focus first focal plane. 30 Frontier T-Eagle MR. That's what it says on the ring in there. And just to show you these things. That's weird. I never had that before. This actually has a cap that covers the threads, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. Take that cap off, and then you should be able to put this in. And it's just a 3-inch sunshade. I might run it. I think sunshades are pretty decent, especially out here in Idaho. So that's it on here. See if we can't get this sucker to go into there. Yep. So you don't lose that guy. It'll screw right into the end. And I mean, first impressions, not bad. 185 bucks, like it's 185.77 I think. It was free shipping, had to wait. You know, I actually got mad at them because it took over a month when it said it was supposed to be delivered last month, and it's most of the way through this month, and finally got it today. But I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I got it. It definitely looks good. It's hefty. I think it'll look good on my Valkyrie, and yeah, I'll post another video with a report on how it performs, sighting it in, and everything else. All right, you guys have a great day.